Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Rügen. We're going for a custom achievement, the Emperor's Pirates. All we have to do is complete the Even Better than Piet Heyn and the AAA Credit achievements as Rügen, of course. And we need to not touch the Empire, essentially. You can find all the rules down there in the doobly-doo. We are in a war where we turned Rügen into a bit of an island of the dead, tricking enemies to get... Ooh, that's a lot of a station. Crazy. Tricking enemies to send their armies where... Well, trick them. We just didn't blockade the strait, and they sent armies there, and we got to kill them there, and they couldn't run, and it was glorious. And unfortunately, in all that doing, some Danes and other folks started roosting in our eastern territories, and that needs to be stopped. We did send half our army east. I hope that's enough, because I also want to go west and get people out of this war, like Utrecht and maybe even the Burgundians. Now, people shouldn't be too happy to be in the war still. Yeah, still medium here, but they're getting close to getting low. Ongoing battles +1. That's not very helpful. If we could get Burgundy out of this, that would be just huge. If the British would do something about the progress of this war, sending more than 1.5k dudes on that fort, that would also be quite nice. We just got stopped from moving. That probably means some military access got revoked. But I should still be able to get into... I can't get over there anymore, but I can get onto Münster. I really don't want to siege down Münster, honestly. Let's go and take Kolding instead. That makes more sense to me. I might have a bit too many troops over here for that. How many enemies are we looking at? We're looking at 20, 30, 40k still. That's a lot. And there's only like 20 in the east. I have a hair in my mouth. Great. There we go. So there's another 20,000 somewhere. Which means I don't want to go and make a small stack here for sieging. So I think I'm just going to send this army to do the siege of Kolding. I will reduce them in size to just what's necessary, +1. Keep the rest over here in Schleswig. We do have a blockade, a huge blockade. Folks. I love what you're doing. I mean, I appreciate the effort and all. Oh, you're supposed to be supportive. Why are you not being supportive? Come support me. Let's make a mistake. I guess I go to Skemiten and help out my friends here. It's unfortunate that Riga might fall. Okay, now it's not happening. The really unfortunate thing here is that I don't have a general available. I mean, there's one here, but I can't currently put one on my army. And I really want to start marching on that fort, but not without a general. That seems like suicide. We could try and fight these folks in Golding, and yeah, I think we will. Even without a general, that should be an okay fight. Now, that does not get me any closer to being in Riga, but it moves me on to own territory where I can then swap in a general. And therefore be more prepared to fight Riga. And it doesn't actually take me away from Riga much either. Maybe not at all. Distance is weird in EU4. Alright, can't give you a leader? I'll wait a day. No, I'll give you a leader. I'll just buy one. I'll have to. Not the best. Ooh, can I afford to fight you? I think I have to. I may have to give up Riga here. We didn't lose. Ooh, you got away, you little sea nugget. Where's my... Why are my friends not coming? And they are kind of here, but not here. Do I attack? That seems very risky, but losing Riga seems bad. How's that maneuver? 6 maneuver? Yikes. Ooh, do I have to let Riga fall here? It's woods. We get the bonus. I'm gonna attack. I hate it. When does this end? 21 days. So we can make it so that we arrive next month. That's gonna be good. Let's wait here for a moment. Make sure. And the reason I want to do that, in case that's not obvious, is that if we can make it so that we arrive next month, we will have all morale back here. Just need to be very, very careful here because we do not want them to have this happen. 10 days. Yeah, it's close, but it should work. Unless I fudge up. Let's go down one speed because I do not want to be a fool here. I think this is true, 31st, so we need to wait one more day. You're not helping. Why are you not attaching? No. I'm not going to shift consolidate here just yet. I think we might have... Oh no, we were not going to have a day. So we're not shift consolidating. It'll be fine. Okay, you're helping. Good. Good, 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 good. That just might be the extra oomph we need. How do you feel about the fact that some of your land is occupied? Utrecht. You don't have feelings. Well, the Burgundians, if they get some sieging going here and we maybe get some blockade in. Are you fighting Flanders too? No. Who's Flanders blockading then? Why do you at war with Utrecht? Oh, Utrecht is in another war. That's probably good. Alright, we should see a morale and a troops uptick here. Maybe I should have waited one more day. I feel like we didn't get the tick before we arrived. We do have the terrain on our side. We do have the extra morale. And a tiny bit of extra discipline. The Danes rolled quite well. But I'm still hopeful here. And we have that backup coming in. I think that's a fine one. What's happening over here? We're sieging down Kolding. That's all good. And I might actually go on and siege Jylland then. Down they go. We lost more than they did. But we did get them off our fort in Riga. And that's all we needed here, really. Now I can go and take back my land, crush that one stack, and hopefully be okay. A bunch of small Burgundian stacks running around, which I'm not a big fan of, but I mean, if they want to do that, then that's their prerogative and all that. I'm gonna let this guy lock into Goldingen before I give it a go here. I'll go back up to speed 4. Not that I'm sure that we won't make any mistakes, that's not what I'm trying to say. But I mean, who can stand playing at speed 3 for so long? Alright, down they go. I think I leave a guy. Ooh, you're going to Cowan though. Alright, we're gonna wait a moment. Kill these Burgundians in Cowan. I leave the one stack to siege down my land. Or siege it back. Ooh, tough battles again. And the rest I think I'll send west. Oh, they got away again. Don't like it, but they can't really do a lot of moving here because they have to walk into Vilna, I think. Right? So we should be able to catch them and kill them there. You go and take that land. Why can you move off of Vilna? What am I... I swear to you, forts in this game are sometimes very weird. You. I cannot click you and see your return province, right? It's probably because this is a third party in the war. There's something weird going on there. Still, straight up moving on to my fort and then off it just doesn't seem right. Lose a stab, no, lose the money. I hate it because it means we take another loan, but I'm not going to lose the stab. That much is for sure. Right. We are at the point in time where we can probably grab money, right? Yeah. So I might not even have to take the loan if I'm fast here. This is something I can loot, so I will. Cannot raid your overlord and its subject. My overlord? Oh, the Emperor, I suppose. So do I just not know? That's not... My Overlord. I think I just can't raid there because I control the land. I think the truth is just wrong. Alright. Anyway. Let's raid, grab the money, not take a loan. Excellent. Now how do I feel about raiding further? Why don't I merge these? And then detach like a raiding squadron. Just for the cash monies. Because I do like me some cash monies. Alright, we crunched here, so now we're gonna go west, because life is peaceful there? Or... oh, kind of Godstar, right? These are being scary. I think I'm gonna actually move them in there. They might just walk onto my stuff. That means I walk you east. They might have retreated to Calding itself, which would be very unfortunate for us here. That would hurt a lot. Very much hope that they didn't. That's a battle that does not involve us. Give me the cash money. And then not gonna loot the Southern Baltic as much as I wanna. I don't know how an interface would look where you decide which provinces you raid, but it would be very nice if you could. War against the world against Ansbach. Yeah, but no. They're the Empire. I don't get to. Alright. It's looking quite fine here. We're gonna most likely get the Siege of Calding before these folks come back. And then we get to take control of the Öresund and stuff. It would be good. Ah! August! Hate this event. Rip stab. It's like playing a monarchy, but without the perks. You are going elsewhere now. You're going to Mowgli. Let's have you log into Mowgli and then crunch. As crunch can. And you do have a guy. Okay. Could have swapped here if I had done it in time. I didn't because I was afraid. And petrified. I don't like being petrified. These Burgundians really are not having the siege. Are they? They're getting closer to giving up though. It would probably be wise to grab war reparations from the Burgundians. What's my cash fleet? There. Give me the whole 8 ducats. And go to Bosnia. Castilian inherited Aragon. Yeah. And now there's Spanish, of course. Which, that's a thing. We probably won't have to... Ooh, that's a river crossing, yeah. Probably won't have to deal too much with the Spanish, I hope. Well, with our raiding we might. Dip tech cost increase, that's probably fine. Not about to take any dip tech. So let's have that be okay. Pain was actually not as bad as I thought it might be here. Let's let these lock in and crunch them again. Every dead Burgundian is a good Burgundian. Something. Ooh. That's a dead Brit though. I don't like that particularly much. This is more dead Burgundians though, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there we go. I wasn't sure whether I actually had military access through Lithuania. That does tend to be weird. Yeah, down go all the Brits. All of them? Yes, all of them. It's not optimal. Do you have any troops left? You have 32,000 men. Where they at? Where they at, man? Can't all be on this boat, can they? There's nobody here. There's 5 folks on this boat. I know where everybody is. Okay, east has been cleared up. Excellent. Let's bring you folks back home and then see whether we can stop the slaughtering of our British friends, or at least make use of their... Ooh, I don't like this. Don't like this at all. We didn't get our 49 siege. And now we're gonna be outnumbered fighting the Danes to get defensive advantage, which might include a river crossing. Do I have to run from Coiling now? Man, do I not want to. Oh, I could have naval barraged earlier. Forgot that that's even a thing. Don't know that it's something I want to do, but this is just too many Danes, right? For what I have. I think we run. It's not great for our progress or anything, but I think there's no way this fight is good for us. Just leave. Very sad. I'm especially sorry for the folks that died on the siege from attrition. That's just sad. But nothing much I can do. What's being blockaded? Oh, this. Yeah. So, how are people feeling about this war now? Denmark's at me. Everybody said hi. Those Brits are really not being particularly helpful. I might go and blockade their coasts over there. See if we can't use that. Moscow gains a claim on me. I mean, whatever. That I can stomach. And once you folks have walked over here, we might be able to do some good. But yeah, that battle would have just been bad. You. Cash money. Don't need the Gulf of Riga, but I think the Northern Baltic might still have a tiny bit of cash for me. They're coming. Yeah, and my backup still isn't there, so pretty much I can do here. Raid those coasts. Not much to be raided there. Oh, you're actually back alive, but you can't do too much harm over here. Some, but not too much. Because 3k guys are not going to siege down my fort. So plan here would, or hope, would be that they feel like going to Rügen again. And then we can punish them for their hubris. That's not Rügen though, where they're going. Where are you going? Surely one of you will want to go and siege down my capital, right? Check out that Isle of the Dead again. Surely. Okay, you're running away. No, you're just sieging down. I mean, once they have Holstein, maybe then. What's this? Utrecht. This looked so good. How'd this go from so good to so... Ugh. Okay, once they have Holstein, surely they're gonna go on the offensive here. They're recruiting like mad over there and... Okay, maybe you're not going for Rügen. I mean, I don't mind catching some of these out of, but there's just so much going on there. I'm a bit worried. Oh, I like this. I do like that a lot. Can we take control of Lund? Like sneakily. Honestly, that's a maybe, right? If I grab an infantry, send it to Rügen, put it on a boat, land it in Lund, take Lund, then they can't go back. And at least the British invasion of the mainland will then be successful. No, this is not gonna help that, but I a bit afraid doing these moves. Oh, this looks fine though. There might be people in the fog. There are people in the fog. It is known. We're not actually getting a battle here at all. Just looking for a battle, you know? Oh, there we go. Where you go? You're trying to deal with those Brits. Brits in the north. Maybe we can make use of the confusion of the enemy here. Also, maybe we can hunt these folks down. That would be nice. Looks like we can. Fighting in the forest is not great. But I think we take that battle anyway. Oh, you. If I were to put you on a boat. Unmothball. Attach. Get out here. Truces in the east. You're going to Wismar instead. Maybe I can fight you there then. Still gives me the same negative. This is obviously a somewhat risky move. Yeah, with those folks being around, I probably shouldn't be doing it. But I like being ready to do it. So what are my rebels gonna be? Rebels. I'm blind? I'm blind. Lithuanian separatists in Trucken and Cowan. Oh! Tons of Burgundians around again. Yeah, I think that's just gonna happen for now. Okay, down goes Utrecht. That was their whole army right there. Well, at least it was a large bunch of the army. I don't know if it was their whole army. It was. It was. How do you feel? You feel like you have stuff on me? Really? Really? Okay, what's my situation here? I think I'm gonna have to not defend the east for a moment. Question is, do I try calling again? Or do I somehow try to get these folks out of the war, which would be awesome. But sieging down the Burgundian forts seems like such a big task right now. Kind of feel like Colding is where it's at. It's just that the Danes have so many troops. But maybe. This is obviously taking much longer than I had in mind here. And the enemy is throwing a lot at us. Trying to regroup and defend. Which is very little fun. Did you loot? You did not. Give me that cash money. Alright. Cash money has been had. You folks. Maybe you go and help blockading something. I mean, blockading the Danes makes them less happy in the war, but I kind of really want the... going over here and dealing with the Burgundian navy means relying on the Brits, and I will lose when I do that. Maybe just go back to privateering with these. Because we want money, right? And our fleet seems to be in an okay spot to keep the Danish in their port right now. Our other general does not have siege pips, does he? No. We have an admiral with a siege pip, but I don't think that does anything. Speaking of, I should be able to give my privateering navy the admiral with a maneuver. And you have... Who do you have? Valerie. Why do you have that guy? Take Reinhold here. I don't know what the siege pips do a lot on an admiral. Pretty sure they don't help with sieging. Ooh, but do I spend the mill here? for the button, for the wall breach. I'm gonna do it. Maybe we get a chance to beat up the Danes here before. Ooh, speaking of beating up the Danish, could at least try to grab that 13 stack and knock it around a bit. Very well might not succeed. Yeah, printing press, we expected this. Damnation. We're gonna have Lithuanian separatists pop up in Cowan and Trucken, but if they pop up in Trucken, they're just gonna sit on wool now. And I don't think that's much worse than what's going on in the east right now. Oh, we just got blocked out of military access here. Smart boys. Oh, hello. Hey, damn it, they saw us. I'm just gonna stay around to try to protect my... he says, failingly. Okay, you're not attacking my siege. Which I find reassuring, reaffirming. Good? I find it good. Rebels pop, please? I'm still glad we did this war. It's a super important war and we put it off for so long, but man is it not going the way I wanted it to. Down goes Calling though. Excellent. So now that we have Calling, all that we need to take is East Jylland, and then the Danes will no longer be able to cross the Öresund. Which means we could focus on the east, or we could focus on helping our British friends in the north, which sounds, you know, unlikely. Let's not do that. It's a silly place. Right, that's what's gonna happen here. Yes, we're gonna cross control both of those straits. Unless they move now, which they're not. They are barred from moving over here. They can move to Finn, unless I also take Finn. But if I take Finn, the thing is that I then need to keep somebody there to keep control of it. That doesn't seem great. I think now we have the time to focus on these filthy southerners here. Get Utrecht out of the war, and maybe get the Burgundians out of the war. I do not want to use my fleet to go there though. No, thank you. Bring my cannons and the ones that can do the thing over there. Nice. So my English friends are gonna get beaten up. It's gonna happen. That'll have to be okay. Now, how do you feel at all about the war? Oh, you want out already. We actually have some war score too. So if I were to generate a bit more war score, I would already be able to grab that coveted war reparation thingamabob, which would be very nice. Ooh, I will try a Lund landing now. It's risky. Okay, there's that happening. That's kind of okay. My subject will not be out of the war. If they're being a bit devastated, then that's that. This might kill my one stack, but I'm trying there. But if it does not, we get to keep them off their capital. Well, I say that. It's not really true. Its move is just dumb. Let's not do it. Let's just go back home. So my thinking was that if I take Lund, they can't cross anymore, which is true. But since I'm trying to prevent them from moving from here, they could just take back Lund and then go to Jylland. So we'd have to take Jylland to take control there. Detach, can I? Wait, oh, I have to go into Münster to get anything done here. Okay. Where's my siege stack at? Don't really have siege tech anymore. Merge. Get on the Münster. Get one more guy. Get it done. What kind of rebels are you? Frisian separatists. Good, good. Ottomans eating up AQ. It happens. It does, in fact, happen. Okay, you folks. If I were to send you eastwards, no, you can't. Well, if they actually feel like sieging down Smolensk specifically, we might be okay with a small army to go and take back our land in the north. Well, northeast. They're taking back their own land there. I really do need to take Jylland to win the war. Maybe that's what I should have done rather than do this. Maybe I should have just gone and taken Jylland. It would give me war reps. I don't think I'm looking for much more right now. Now the Utrechtians are not numerous anymore. But there are 8,000 dudes. Yeah, I'm happy to do this. Just get them out for war reps, and that's it. Yeah. I could click some ducats. We would get about half of them, which I suppose I should. Not gonna pillage their capital. That's just too much work. Yeah, I think this is fun. 3, 2, 1. Ready for themselves? Yes. Get out of my sights. Utrechtians. Now I can crush that Danish army, which is funny. I think I sent you towards Jylland. Now, I have to be... Oh, now we get black flagged. Tricky little folks. Get you home. Somewhere where you unblack flag. I don't know how good I will be at taking Jylland. If I can really afford... Oh, you broke the siege. Well, you didn't really break the siege, but you took people off the siege, which makes my idea of sending some folks eastwards a bit. I think I'll still do it. Maybe the Brits or somebody will join me. That'd be nice. How does Burgundy feel about this war? It's long and they're being... Aha! I think we just take them out here. We do have 10% war score, technically. So we could technically go for war reparations. There's so few reasons off, actually. I'm gonna give it a moment. I try to not have that siege happen. But with the blockade going on, the length of war ticking down, there might be a shot. Where we... A certain timing, I suppose, in which we have enough war score against the folks. Also, they're no longer great power. Went down a reason. I think. Gain stability, heck yes. That's not enough to siege down Jylland because it's a capital. I'll send more then. Now there might be Danes coming in and I don't like that at all. I think I just piece out the Burgundians, right? Yeah, it's just too much effort for not insane gain. It's a clear offer. Let's go white piece, merely for themselves. Get out of my sight. We'll free up British efforts. It will free up my subject and allow me to take back my stuff. It does mean that Lithuanian separatists now spawn and I do not have friends here to deal with them. Well, by friends I mean enemies, of course. Maybe I can entice these friends here to join me in the Battle of Trucken. We should not be getting a river crossing because we have some maneuver. All right. I'm just worried about the Danish army now, obviously. I think they're the only folks left alive. I put a cog here into Kattegat to give me control. Vision, not control. You know what? Those Brits did not join me. Let's not do this. It's a silly place. Let's also thank you folks so much for watching. I know we spent another episode in this war and we didn't really get really far, but we did get to an okay place, I suppose. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say, there's that comment section right there. Use it. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.